Yes. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
We are connecting to our webinar. Please switch on my camera. Mm-hmm.
Hello. Is my voice clear?
Yes.
Okay.
Please switch on my camera as well.
Okay. Your camera.
Coming, I was.
Mm-hmm.
But people are unable to join.
There are people coming. You need to switch on your own camera, no?
No. It said that host is unable the camera. Only host can.
Okay.
As a panelist,
Yes.
Just a minute. Co-host. Yes. Masuriah Ji is the co-host and he can do something, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So Masuriah Ji, there's so many people, I can't see people joining very fast, so I can't actually see. Mm.
21.
Where is Pavel? Masuriah Ji, can you handle? Pavel has to make a co-host.
Those who have joined are requested to open your cameras. No, they can open video cameras.
No, camera.
All the participants cannot.
Now, yes, I'm a co-host, so I can think to open the camera.
I can't find Babi and Sabina. Sabina, I can't find it. And Babi also I can't find.
So we can start.
We are
Yogi
waiting
Shri.
for Fatima to join.
Okay.
And okay, Hemlata is. Masuriah Ji, if you see Bobby, can you, when she comes, Fatima and Sabina, you can promote them to panelists and allow their videos to be
Fatima
on.
has come and
They came.
she
They
can
came.
talk aloud.
To open the video,
Fatima.
you have to
You can promote to Babi Fatima to as a panelist,
co-host.
Yogi Shri or co-host.
Now I can. You cannot
Okay.
start your video because the host has disabled it.
No, it's on. You can enable it.
But make Babi.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so we are in now, and now I think you can handle the technical things.
So live is already on, so we can start. Yogi Shri, on behalf of Well-Being Krishna, I warmly welcome all of you to this webinar on living consciously to bring betterment to humanity. I would like to welcome Yogi Shri Govind Niranjan Ji, who is our main facility, Dr. Pavel, who is facilitator of this webinar, and Ms. Babi Fatima, who is also co-facilitator. Today, I will share my personal experience a little while I was involved in social and cultural activities in NTPC and was searching for a person who could motivate and guide people in their health and wellness journey. I met Yogi Shri in the year 2000. That time, Yogi Shri was associated with Madam Kiran Bedi at Navi Jyoti Foundation at Delhi Police Training Center for Nasa Mukti Abhiyan, initiated by Ms. Bedi. And since then, many health and meditation courses, retreats, Dao and Tai Chi workshop have been organized. He also conducted a quit smoking workshop in which he demonstrated NLP techniques and showed how a person could quit any type of addiction through the power of visualization. Yogi Shri and I have been in touch continuously, and during the Corona period, we organized many programs through Zoom, including providing psychological therapy and help to Corona affected individuals to help them eradicate their fear and boost immunity. Yogi Shri has dedicated more than 3 decades of his life to researching as well as teaching yogic, tantric wisdom for therapeutic and self-realization purposes. He has produced many teachers through his advanced yoga studio at Rishikesh. He also inspired me to give me insight into serving society and humanity through my passion of art. He motivated me and conduct art therapy and playing with colors workshop to help individuals to understand and handle their emotion better, to enhance creative potential and performance, and promote relaxation and mindfulness. Many people are associated with us who are contributing to the society and serving humanity with their passion and services. Few of them are Sri Anupam Verma Ji, a research scientist. Recently, he has got the IIT Scientist Award. Congratulations to him. He is associated with us. Sri VKM Tripathi, social activist and leader. Gautam Vivek Ji, a health coach. Madam Sadhana Sure, a spiritual seeker. Archana Shukla Ji, social activist and political leader. Vivek Singh Ji, life coach. And Madam Akanksha Singh, leader and social activist. She is taking a lot of pain to improve the environment, inspiring a lot of ladies. Though this workshop, we hope that many people will gain insight and knowledge to contribute to betterment of the humanity. A similar webinar will also be conducted in Hindi. Dates and time will be informed. We are committed to continuing this essential work. Please visit our website www.wellbeingkrishna.com. And now, without taking much time, I would like to invite Yogi Shri to share his wisdom and insight with us. Thank you very much. Yogi Shri.
Namaste. Masuriah Ji has
Namaste.
breathlessly talking and very short because we are bound with the time and we need to conclude within 1 hour. 60 minutes is our webinar time. And then after we give 15 minutes or 20 minutes or maximum half an hour for interaction open to people. So this topic, serving humanity, which is just a spontaneous pop-up between me, Pavel, and Fatima. Actually, we made a WhatsApp group just for our personal sharing, and we named the group Serving Humanity. And I came up with the idea, why not let's do a webinar. But here, the Serving Humanity is a common cause of any organization, and each corporate, each company has to find a cause to open a face to the serving humanity. And accidentally, we give this name and we come out with this purpose. Here, today, my 1 hour meeting, what you will carry home, is something so essential that it can change the whole planet. We are living in this planet. Just see, a collective atmosphere is such that the psychosomatic issues, the pressure growing. We are on the verge of war. People dying with poverty. We are fighting with each other. And at the same time, each organization is having a cause of serving humanity. What we are actually missing, I pondered very deeply and came to very tiny one key. One key, if we can understand, one misunderstanding has created all this issue. And if the conscious few individuals can correct it and get this master key, we can eradicate poverty fully from this planet. We can stop war completely, be it national, communal, any reason. We can solve the family issues, relationship between husband, wife, children. We can do anything to make this planet a heaven. Why and how? Because you can be a billionaire or you can be a beggar. Each one of us have an experience of serving. Hardly anyone present here can not or never have given few dollars or few rupees to a beggar. You served. But when it comes to serving humanity, we experience humanity in our heart and we serve an individual. That things we need to remember. That we are not serving humanity. Humanity we are experiencing within the self, and that satisfaction driving us to serve more individuals. We are always serving an individual at a time. And experiencing this satisfaction of serving humanity, which is an abstract noun in our heart. So humanity we experience in heart, and action we take to the individual. A child is serving to father, father is serving to a child, husband is serving to the wife, wife is serving to the husband. We all are serving. because we all in need of emotional, financial, physical, does not matter. We are joined together to serve each other. And our relationship is to serving and sharing. So this is an attitude. Serving is a psychic attitude. And that's where my remedy will come as an experience technique just for 10 minutes. And it will serve a miracle. That is my gift. That's I can contribute. What is that billions of people, billionaires putting money in serving humanity, and the human are suffering? What is that very tiny essence we are missing? Life and joy of life and satisfaction is in sharing. You can earn $1 billion, but satisfaction will come when you will share this money with someone. Otherwise, it's meaningless. It is meaningless. Anything you have is meaningless until you share it. Give it to someone. And that's you need to understand. Now, another point to understand. In sharing, we are living in relating. Life is just relating to each other, each one to another. And that's the only satisfaction and joy. Maybe in need, maybe not in need. But we all are needful. A boss of the company is needful to the people who are working under them. What is missing? Missing is that is breeding enormous psychosomatic issues into the world. With Pavel, we have been working, and I will come to it later and give this to Pavel. But what I want to say is, I was pondering. Whenever we give something to someone, we feel, or do we feel bigger than the person? And if we receive something from the person, take it. Do we feel smaller than the person we are receiving? That is the issue. This is the issue. Psychological issue. Whenever we give something, we give a $10 bill to a beggar. At that time, if the consciousness and awareness is there, and that is our point, serving humanity consciously, awarenessly, unconsciously, unawarenessly, we have been doing it. And we come to the point, to the richest people thinking. If you go into the mind of the richest people of the world who are governing the planet, you know what they are thinking? They are thinking that this planet is going to be inhabitable within 20 years. So they are putting all their money that which planet we will go. Look, the mindset. If in our family, our head of the family, the father who is earning money and governing a house, if he is thinking that my house will be inhabitable within few years, and all money and resources which I have, I will run away to some other place. Do you think, is there any future of this house?
No.
Stay. These richest people of the world who accumulate 90% money into their hand and hold the business, they are thinking that this planet will be inhabitable. So what's the point? Let's put all the money into the research in such a way that few people can become immortal and few people can leave the planet and go some other planet to live. Well, their psychology will change even they go to another planet. Will there will not be a war on this planet? What's happening if we reach to the moon? Same gun we carry to the moon. American putting this gun to Russians, Russians putting this gun to Americans, and Americans putting to Chinese, and we are dividing the moon, and we are doing the same stupid nonsense what we are doing in this planet. Do you think there will be a future in the moon? No. No. This is the crux of the issue, which is the point of the seminar to introduce to you, that remedy is not in running away from our responsibilities. These people have to understand this planet is their responsibility. If they don't understand, okay, we understand. We are ants, me, Pavel, Fatima. Idea came. 3 ants come together to turn a rock. Well, we know we are ants, but we came up. Miracle may happen. We find some friends who are elephants, and they make the work easy. No, we find miracles may happen. So, where is the issue? Issue is not that we don't have resources. Issue is, yes, running away from the responsibility. In Uttarakhand, I am living. You know, government's main issue is people are running away from Uttarakhand and going to plane to the main cities of Delhi and Bombay. They don't want to be in the mountain because life is tough. And it's the biggest issue from Uttarakhand government, how to rehabilitate them back. I said, meeting minister, I said, it can do be like this, but you really want to do it? I have a plan and a structure, but not. Same is, do we really want to change this planet into a heaven? 5 minutes ritual, 5 minutes meditation. Let it sink in the heart, this talk, and there will be no poverty, no war, no communal fights. One thing to understand, that we all are needful to each other. In the process of giving and receiving, when we give, we think, oh, we are big people. I'm a big person. When we receive, I think, oh, I'm a tiny person. Then grudge comes. One creates an egoistic attitude. Another way, if you feel tiny, you feel, oh, I'm oppressed. The moment I will have resources, I will take revenge. So in the process of serving humanity, this process, no one is satisfied. One is building egoistic attitude, another is building a revenge attitude. So the poor, which are helped by the rich, one day they take revenge to the rich, and they have a deep revenge in their heart towards the people who are rich. We don't understand the psychology of the human. What we can do? And understand, growing consciously with awareness. Consciously. Unconsciously, this will happen. Poor will take revenge the moment they get resources to the same people who help them. It's just the psychology. Why? Because when the rich people were helping, they make them feel that you are smaller, we are bigger. Who wants to be feel smaller? And we all are needful. We have to take something from someone in order to live. We have to serve and being served. So this is the main key to understand. We all people here, so many people has come. Some people may come in order to take something. Some people might have come in order to give something. Even the people who has come to attend this webinar, are they not giving us? Their very presence is nourishing us, inspiring us. They are giving a lot. Just being present here in this seminar, in this webinar. But if they don't realize it, that what they are giving, they might feel that, oh, I'm poor. I'm not giving anything. I'm not contributing to this webinar. No, you are contributing. To understand that our presence itself is a contribution in the situation. This much richness everyone has. All these people are very rich, but if they don't recognize it, the value of their presence, it will create a complexity. Another way, so if we go somewhere, if we want to relate someone, we must look in our heart that we have something to give. And we always have.
स्वामी जी एक बात बोलना था.
Later.
नहीं, एक्चुअली क्या हो रहा है कि जब हम डिस्प्ले हो रहा है तो डिस्प्ले में जो एक्टिव स्पीकर होता है तो उसका स्क्रीन डिस्प्ले हो रहा है, और आपका जो आपके 2 लॉगिन है तो एक लॉगिन से वॉइस आ रही है तो जूम उसको एक्टिव स्पीकर समझ करके उसको डिस्प्ले कर रहा है. सो दूसरा वीडियो आपका वीडियो ऑन है वो लोगों को ब्रॉडकास्ट नहीं हो रहा है.
अच्छा, तो हम क्या करें अब?
तो जिसमें आपका वीडियो ऑन है उसमें ऑडियो ऑन करना होगा. हाँ ठीक है, अभी आपने चला दिया वीडियो, दैट्स ओके.
नाउ?
यस ओके.
So you were not seeing me before?
हाँ, थोड़ा सा इशू आ रहा था. नाउ इट इज ओके सर.
For me, it was okay.
I don't
So
know
you-
how this, it's gone something. Now I have to change things. And change, I'm putting another mobile camera now.
It's okay, Krishna. You can continue. We can see you now.
Yes?
Mm-hmm.
यस इट इज ओके नाउ.
I don't know. Okay, but my mind changed. It's okay?
Maybe it's time to give the line to Pavel to speak about his project with you.
Okay, I will come, but let me complete this thing. I was in the middle. So this is the main issue where giving and receiving, giving and taking. And I will conclude and I will come back to the meditation technique later. That okay, now it disturbed. So anyway, let's come to Pavel, and Pavel will come to a story about how we 3 ants coming together.
Okay, I want to introduce myself. My name is Pavel, and I'm a medical doctor by education. Spent many times in medical business, but now I'm really inspired about the holistic medicine, which should be one of the new top priority in the world, because modern medicine is dividing person to small pieces, and the holistic medicine is dealing with all together and something beyond. And what is beyond? Beyond is our soul and our connection to the universal soul. And it helps a lot when people feel connected. And I'm very surprised when I find Yogi Ji as a teacher of ancient knowledge. And I really get very surprised how the ancient knowledge is dealing with all psychosomatic issues, with all psychology issues, and it always gives the recipe to rid out of the disease, because now modern medicine sometimes became very commercialized, and you can spend all your time, all your life treating one problem. But the Asian knowledge can help you to rid out of this knowledge, of this problem. And this knowledge is hidden in the Asian books. And together with Yogi Krishna Ji, we try to show this knowledge to the humanity. And today we will show you one meditation issue, one meditation technique, which will help a lot of people. So every month, every webinar will do some extra topics. So you are welcome to send us your requests for any problem which is giving you trouble. So I'm really happy to be in this project, because serving the humanity is what my soul wants. So, and I'm very happy to also to meet in this project Babi, and I will send my energy to her. And Babi, please introduce your project.
Thank you so much, Pavel, for such a wonderful introduction. Actually, we are all from Krishna, you, me, from different part of the world. Yeah, Uzbekistan, Cyprus, India, and from different fields as well at the same time, from different backgrounds. But what unites us is our topic for today, serving humanity, and I can say actions. This is the love language of all of us, which unites us into one, like yoga. And I hope, and I really want, and I ask the Creator to open up the way so we can all go through this path and help out as many people as possible. And I really assume that it's really what we can do, and what my heart personally wants as well, Pavel and Krishna. So regarding my own project, right now we have already started working with Krishna almost like 6 months ago on this project. He's going to be the co-author of our book. The name we have already made our mind. We came up with the idea, so we called our book Fun with Secrets. I can explain it why. Because we usually are very we feel very important when we do something as a human beings. We want to feel this from other people, that we are valuable. Yeah. So this importance makes us to suffer in life, because we always want to be like in the middle of the attention, so all attention on us, so we are valuable, we are loved. But when it comes to figuring out our life, so it creates kind of obstacles to understand people around us, to feel them. And these small secrets, which we're gonna mention in our book, will help out people to live simple life, because the secrets which we think, wow, really important, or I cannot reach, they are here. They are so available for everyone. What we can do is just to be open for that, to accept it. So this book creates, first of all, as Krishna already mentioned, consciousness. It raised consciousness, it raised awareness of the person. It leads the person to the truthful life, being honest with himself or herself, first of all, and be useful to the people, to humanity. So he can or she can continue in the way of serving. So I think this is what briefly the book is gonna present. And I'm so happy to work with Krishna, and we got inspired just from nowhere, I can say. We just start our videos, try to record it, yeah, have fun. I have very curious mind, so I had a lot of questions asked because after my trip to India, I used to live, by the way, for 3 months in India, where I met Krishna. So a lot of questions arose in my mind. So, and I found in Krishna the person who can reply, and who can reply so simply. So it's very clear even for the person who is not scientist or doctor or life coach, like in case of me, right? I'm just a simple person who was traveling to India, traveler, like a linguist, yeah, with bachelor degree. I'm not a scientist, simple person. And it was so clear for me, his way of explaining, as I thought, such a difficult questions, but with simple words. This is what I really want to share with all of you. And thank you so much for joining today's webinar. And it's going to be very amazing project. And I'm looking forward to complete it and publish this book as soon as possible. So this year. So it will be available for the people and on different platforms to buy. So I guess that's it from my side. Krishna?
Okay, so I come up now to the... Am I visible now? It's a strange camera.
Yeah, like in Avatar movie, we can see you.
Okay, very nice. So this technological things being disturbed, I come back again. I would like to say that, look, I have never seen Pavel. He approached me because I was teaching. So an idea came into my mind that people want to learn. Everybody knows yoga in this way today. So I said, okay, let's create a course, learn what you need. Just I write a caption, learn what you need and publish it. So in that course is people can come with whatever they are, wherever they are in their evolution, mind, body situation, and they learn exactly what they need, not that a lot of things. So Pavel contacted me and I said, okay, doctor, his photograph, I saw a doctor with stethoscope. I say, let's see what a doctor wants from me and from Russia. So I gave him a ready-made our Paschimottanasana. This, okay, before we talk, you practice it. And in due course, first day, I tried to know what he really wants. So he started asking me questions and I started answering his questions. He kept on asking, so I again answered the question. So we forget about asana and pranayama. And we find out that within few months, this become a complete comprehensive question answer thing, which can be not only useful for Pavel, it was useful for whole humanity. So I titled it The Knowledge of One, Keep It Aside. Again, we started. Then he wants more deeper. So I introduced him Niranjan Kriya. Again, more deeper than freedom from emotional pain. So his approach was medical, more scientific, validated. And I like to work because I have been working my whole life. And it was my belief, the way I was working, that each wherever science can reach, the spirituality, the yogic knowledge should go hand in hand meeting. So there is no question of blind belief or something.
Mm.
They both go together, to hand by hand. So being a academically, we say that there should be an hypothesis. Your methods, contrivance must be reliable and can be validated. So on this area, we started to work, and he came with his medical background asking questions. So we keep it, and we're still keeping it to the medical point of view, where all our techniques and talk should be reliable, like it can be experimented, and the coefficient of reliability and validity should be as close as possible. And we find it, and Pavel started to experiment. So layer by layer, I keep on going deeper and deeper, and he keep on coming with the questions, and he's still continuing. Though we don't meet each other physically, but as a soul, we feel, oh, we are one. No, like we three don't feel separate. We feel one. So different bodies, but as a soul, we all feel oneness into. And that's where, look, it started to bring something which is for the whole humanity. That is my point. When we meet someone, when I meet Pavel or meet you, so you think, oh, I am asking question, I am a giver, you are a receiver. But what we need to learn, while we are giving, we are receiving. While we are receiving, we are giving. If this alchemy does not take place, then we both become dissatisfied. Both become dissatisfied. And this dissatisfaction creates a grudge. And they start to go away from each other. This is happening in all the relationships, all the relating of humans. To recognize this, that while we are giving, we are receiving, a consciousness is needed. And awareness is needed. And if it is not happening, then we should find a way why it's not, how it can happen, so that we both remain satisfied. Like if you approach to someone with the idea of only taking, then you are already making the person defensive. Or I'm giving a lot, but receiving very little. I'm receiving a lot and giving nothing, worthlessness. I'm giving a lot, receiving nothing, then I'm used, I'm abused. So this psychology is actually the cause. Otherwise, each person has some overflow. Doesn't matter how poor. A poor, we never know the resources we have is our earning or is the prayer of somebody else. You give $10 to a beggar, you think the person is beggar. But if the beggar is rich, he will pray to God when the bread going into his stomach, in deep satisfaction, he will pray to God that God take care of this person. Make him return. And you earn money. You thought it's your earning. You are a successful person. You can think nicely, plan better, compete better in your mind. But it could be energetically, is his prayer working? Who is rich? And what, the beggar or you? We have to open our mind that resources we have, it's not only what we deserve, our capability and academic education and competitive skills. It could be a prayer of somebody else. Whom we think is a poor person. So a completely different way of thinking, comprehending the phenomena, and learning to receive while giving, and learning to give while receiving. Make the exchange complete. We call, in a language of Gita, we call it lifestyle of a Jivan Mukta, who does not incur karma in his doing all the actions, but not incurring karmas of rebirthing process. He's liberating himself from the bondage and moving towards the path of moksha. This is in the spiritual language. In a psychological language, I explain the same phenomena. That is my job with Pavel. I'm translating all spiritual wisdom in medical and psychological point of view. It makes sense to science. If I say to science, oh, Gita chapter 2, slok number 32, Krishna said, okay, this cannot be even hypothesis, keep it aside. So I translated it into this language, the same slokas, but in a different way. Because being an Indian and born in India, we know that the final remedy is to adopt to the path of liberation. It doesn't matter, you clean your house or feed the cattle or do a great research to have a Nobel Prize. Here, job does not matter. Act matters. You move, you generate a karma, and there is a way to be happy, fully satisfied, liberated, and complete total into action. That's we call growing conscious, living conscious. So that's a psychic attitude we need to bring. So here, today, which I will introduce the technique. So whatever we are talking, it goes in your heart. And how to do it. The improvisation, the technical things. In yoga, we have asana, pranayama, and we have also called mudra. Mudra. Mudra in Russian means knowledge. So mudra is a psychic attitude. No? Psychic attitude which channels all your energy to one attitude. This problem of serving humanity, poverty and fight is nothing, just attitudes. If you find two presidents fighting and millions are dying, what is there? An attitude. They don't like each other attitude. Millions suffer. So to learn this psychic attitude is very subtle and very powerful. So it's, well, Hatha Yoga, Asana, Pranayama will take a long time. But if we want to enter into the energetic body immediately, within few minutes, within few seconds, and do miracles in transformation, we must learn the mudra. Means mental asana, psychic attitude. Here, what is our problem? Problem is not in giving $1 million and receiving $10. Problem is in psychic attitudes. That's creating psychosomatic issues, main problem, which will come in elaboration in different seminar. But this problem of serving humanity to begin to give a foundation which your any act will become serving humanity. Your presence itself on this planet will be an emblem of serving humanity. You are breathing and you are serving humanity. What to change? Any action or all the action will become that. the psychic attitude. The psychic attitudes are very subtle. And where we have to learn, we need to balance between giving and receiving. Both should be joyful. Both should be satisfactory. If you give me money, I don't have. I should not feel poor about it. And you should not feel that you are giving me something and you are not receiving anything. In all the relations, in relating aspect to any one human relating to another human, or one living, you relating to another living or non-living, doesn't matter. You relate to stone, to trees, to sky, to planets, to human, to animal, doesn't matter, you are relating. And each relating, there is a transaction of energy and resources. So we will solve this issue by a psychic attitude issue, and just meditate. Very simple technique. You can practice it 10 minutes, 5 minutes, half an hour. Every day, when you wake up, you can do it. When you go to sleep, you can do it. Anytime you can do it, so that it imbibes. The attitude starts to imbibe in your heart. The technique is very simple. No, like if I want to give you something, so you open the left hand to receive it. No? If you do it like this, you can't receive it. So in order to receive, you must have hands open to sky. But if I want you to give something, you cannot give like this. So you give like this. No? Your hand is towards the palm, is facing the earth in giving attitude. So if we just sit silently like this and bring the psychic attitude, in one way we are receiving, and one way not only receiving and keeping, giving back. And in both ways, if the joy starts to flow, the energy will start to rotate. More you will give, whatever you receive, you give all, then the new you receive. So this receiving and giving, psychically, we call two elements, earth and sky, will start to meet. The mother and father inside will be balanced. The male and female will be balanced. It will reflect in all the relationship. At the same time, it's a miracle in a way that person is suffering from any disease. Psychosomatic issues will go, but even the chronic diseases, we can receive energy medicines, kind of, you can call it energy medicines. Working on psychic attitude, we can invoke and receive the energy by our one hand and keep on giving at the same time. Then, while we give and receive, so if you see the hands, it's very simple. If I do like this, it will be giving. If I do like this, it will be receiving. So a micro 1 millimeter change in your finger changes your attitude. That's the mudra. No? Like if I do like this, it's a blessing. But if I do like this, it's a blocking. If you want to block someone not to feel, you will do like a little change and it will be blocked. Energy will be blocked. And if you do like this, it's a blessing. So a little change in your body, the attitudes changes. It's very subtle. Then after, we bring both hands together and find a mudra which is at the same time giving and receiving together. Yes, find a mudra which is giving also and receiving also at the same time. That's the perfect balance. Very simple meditation. And we will learn psychically serving humanity will imbibe in our psychic energetic body, mental body. And once the mental body is done, if our mind is set, Prana, you don't need to do pranayama so much because prana will settle by itself, energy. And then if energy is settled, your biochemical compositions will come down. So psychosomatic issues will come to its place and emotional issues will go and it will reflect over your body. So very simple way. And that's our one of the gift from give. And we will talk in detail later. So if you like to practice it, I can guide it. And we just practice it for a few minutes. And then we open this talk to anyone who can ask questions. We can make mic on or the way you like to. Yes? So let's practice it for a few minutes. How much time we have? What's the time? 7. Okay, we are almost past half an hour. We are almost there. 10 minutes. Anybody just send me a message or I will be aware of 10 minutes. I will make it short and simple. Be in a comfortable pose and just close your eyes. If your feet are touching the ground, it will be very nice. And left hand open towards the sky. And right hand palm facing down towards the earth. When you will start to have sensation in your palm, receiving. So whatever you want to receive, even you can ask, pray. Or if you're not, be neutral, open to the sky and say whatever is needed to make me human. Being in the heart, loving, capable of serving. Let this energy flow through my left hand. And play with a little change in your fingers, very little in your joints, and relax the hands. You will find a psychic attitude when it settles in your mind, the energy flow will increase. And while you start to sense this receiving, the other hand giving, don't be miser. Let it go towards the earth with an intention to nourish this planet as a whole, to make this planet heaven. An attitude of living. We don't want to run away from this planet. It's okay if you go for a picnic sometime to any planet. So in a way, you are blessing the earth and you can bless the earth. You have that much power to realize, recognize, and sense the energy that if you receive this power from the heaven, from the sky, to bless the earth, to make this very earth heaven. And sense both the hands thriving, pulsating, sensational, witnessing a phenomena just by your psychic attitude. You can receive this power and give it to the earth. You become the channel. And all your mental issues will wash away. And when you start to feel that both hands, your left and right, sky and earth, both starts to pulsate, vibrate, then you both hands bring together and keep in front of your heart, both the palms facing towards the sky. Let this giving and receiving meet and feel the satisfaction and find a little change in your positions of wrist and hands, where you will come to a mudra where giving and receiving both will happen at the same time. You will be receiving and overflow will be giving. A very simple practice. Psychic attitude. Playing with psychic attitude and the energy correlated with this attitude. Here, our attitude is serving human, serving somebody, serving something, and sensing the humanity in the heart. An act outside, a satisfaction inside, and energy flowing. So giving and receiving are balanced. Doing action and not bounded by that action. You are free. Action is not binding you. And with this, I'm concluding. You would like to be into that state very long, I know. Once you go in, you don't want to come out. You may practice it by yourself as long you want to your deep satisfaction. But I'm calling you back for this webinar time. We have 10 minutes more. Now everybody is open. And please, Masuriah Ji.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Krishna, so much.
Really, I'm thankful to all who have attended this webinar, and
Your sound.
so we have realized that how people transform from Yogi Shri teaching. Mr. Pavel has a Western and Eastern philosophy he has mixing, and he's giving medicine, and Miss Babi Fatima is writing a book, having fun with the secrets. So I thank Swamiji. You have seen this psychic attitude, power of psychic attitude and power of mudra, power of giving. So Swamiji teaching is very simple, subtle, and powerful.
Yes.
Definitely some takeaway will be there, some inspiration, some insight. I thank him. Again, I also thank Mr. Pavel and Babi Fatima. for participating in webinar and giving their views. Thank you one and all. Now anybody can having question can ask from Swamiji, Yogi Shri. Thank you very much.
Or ask Pavel and me as well. Hope Krishna doesn't mind.
Depends on participants. I don't mind. For me, any time you give is less time to talk. I try to make it as fast as possible.
Those
I love
who
your
want to ask any question can raise hands so that.
And I think we also need to invite people to our next webinar. And,
yes, I would like to say something. Our next webinar is fixed with Hindi people. It's in Hindi language. May, like our way of working is that each month we are giving a webinar. And in June, I'm coming with Pavel with all psychosomatic issues focused on psychosomatic. This was a general introduction. And with Babi Fatima, we will be doing maybe some podcast. And when our book will be ready, we will be coming back but we will keep on informing people how we will present it slowly. So our next month is already with Masuriah Ji and other people who were present as a guest. They had a topic in Hindi because we want to change the language, English, Hindi, Russian, like this way. June, I have already with Pavel, psychosomatic issue. And this way, we keep on moving every last week of a month. We will have a webinar. If you want to do 2 webinars, it's okay. I don't know. It's too much work for Masuriah Ji.
Okay.
Anybody is having any question to ask from our panelists? They are welcome.
Okay, you can send the questions behind this recording.
I think people after the meditation, they don't like to ask anything.
All the questions dissolve after the meditation.
If you don't mind, I just want to say something.
Yeah.
Because this is what is new after the meditation. And when Krishna was explaining the position of hands, like 2 hands together, opening to the sky or towards your heart. So it's common in my culture, and we usually do it after having food. So we have food, and the eldest person from the family opens his hands or her hands, and everyone sitting around the tables, they do the same, and they wait for the prayer of this eldest person. After finishing, we put it on our face and move around the face. So this is the completion of the prayer. We call it Amin or Amin or Omin, yeah, in my culture. And I used to do it actually 3 times a day after having food. So I was raised in this society, let's say. But later on, I stopped doing it because it was kind of, I could not find the answer, Krishna. Yeah, I was asking what for we do it, and no one could explain me. It's just a, greeting or saying thank you to the God. And but now I understand the meaning behind of it, Krishna.
This is my job.
I was thinking I will be keep doing it. I will keep doing it now because I stopped doing it. Now I know I have to do it. It's in order to give and receive. Now it's clear.
Modern generation doesn't want to follow anything from the old culture because they think they are more kind of blind faith, or they are backward, or they are not included into the modern peer group. So they are reluctant to do it. But also, a job, if you follow a culture, you must explain the scientific background behind it. Otherwise,
Yes,
rational mind will ask the question, no? Why? How? Why not?
But the moment is also this old generation, they cannot explain it in a proper way to the young generation, so they value this wisdom. It's not just coming from nowhere, but the issue is themselves, they don't know it. They keep doing it as a ritual, but they don't know the meaning behind of it, like a root from where it's coming. I guess we should include it into our book.
What is your book about?
All
the question which you asked is the question was like burning topics where high intellectuals are boggling their mind what to do about.
True.
All your questions are controversial and relates to the deep issues of the society. And that's, we are having fun with it. In the beginning, you were serious, but now you are not.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much for the insights. It was like conclusion from my side. Just
okay. So anybody else wants to say something?
I just want to say thank you.
Thank you very much.
There are few people raising hands.
Say something. Can I?
Smita. Yes, please.
And thank you, Swamiji. Thank you.
Anupam Verma sir, congratulations.
Thank you, Sunil Ji. Thank you very much for getting me this. It has been very nice and enjoyable. And I enjoyed the observations made by all the experts. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for joining us.
Thanks.
Thank you, Anupam Ji. I did not see you long time. I highly respect you and your research.
Actually, मैं आपसे माफी मांगना चाहता हूँ कि आपके उसमें आ नहीं पाया हूँ, लेकिन मैं फॉलो कर रहा हूँ आपको और मिलना चाहता हूँ.
Okay.
Would like to meet you sometimes.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
Masuriah Ji, accept the love.
Excuse me, I also want to say thanks to Yogi Shri. Can I?
Of course, of course.
Yeah, first of all, I want to give thanks to all the panelists for this valuable and important information and knowledge, and myself, Dr. Hamita Soni. And I want to say something about my experience that I came in contact with Yogi Shri about 6 months ago, and I can say that these 6 months are most important and life-changing time for me. Because early I have a lot of things to say, but I don't know how to express myself and the key to unlock all the things. But after coming in contact with Yogi Shri, I get the key, and this key is the understanding and acceptance. And the major change is come in me, and I make more confidence and expressive. And I get the information that Indian Vedas and yogas and darsanas are great source of knowledge, but all we need a teacher or a guru that he can make it understand the way we can. And for me and for us also, Yogi Shri Govind Niranjan Ji is the best one. Thank you, sir, for giving me this insight. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Hemlata Ji. Thank you very much for sharing your views.
Thank you all for being here together. I guess that's a good start for all of us.
At least we started.
So happy. At least we started, yeah. And I'm so happy
thinking,
we did it.
Let's begin from somewhere. At least 3 ants started to turn the rock.
Uttam Vivek Ji, you want to say something? Mr. Gautam Vivek,
Smita also raised hand.
Smita ji, बोलिए.
Namaskar, Yogi Ji.
Namaste, Vivek Ji.
Actually, I got a very new perspective. I think it's a very subtle thing that has been brought today. And I think it changes, but it brings a very enormous change, the relation of giving and receiving. And I think for me, it is very special because I was confronting something about in my journey of supporting people in their health. So something has opened up for me, and thank you so much for that, bringing such conversation. Thank you.
Yogi Ji, can I talk? Yeah.
Yes, please.
Namaskar, Yogi Ji. And Masuriah Ji, ever thankful for connecting me to Yogi Ji and of course Gautam Vivek. Having said that, the panelists are really enriching and I would love to read Madam's book. And मुझे एक कंसेप्ट बहुत पसंद आया कि यू आर सेइंग कि दोनों हाथ स्काई की तरफ करिए और यू आर रिसीविंग बट एट द सेम टाइम यू आर रिसीविंग सो मच दैट इट इज ओवरफ्लोइंग. ये मैंने कंसेप्ट पहली बार समझा एंड इट इज टच मी डीप. सो थैंक यू सो मच. नाउ आई अंडरस्टैंड द कि आप मांगो पर इस तरह से मांगो कि इतनी एम्पलीफाइड वे में मिले कि आप देने के लिए भी सक्षम हुए. So thank you for giving such beautiful concepts all the time and every time. Swamiji, thank you.
It's just an attitude change, nothing else.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Very nice.
Thank you, Smita Malik, madam.
Smita Malik, she's also a doctor and working a lot with the people in serving humanity.
Thank you, sir.
Anybody want to ask anything? So can Yogi Shri, we can close the webinar.
You can conclude. You can conclude and we can.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you one and all.
I want to say 2 words, sir, 3 words.
Yeah,
possible?
yes. You are always welcome, Yogi Shri.
Yeah, so I would just like to say very thankful because it's you listening, so I can speak. So my words are your desires, which is pulling. I'm not speaking, I'm just becoming a voice of your heart. Which you wanted to say, but you don't say it. I said it. I was given this role to play. And yes, you all are capable. You all have importance. You all have overflow of something. Just to remember that when you are in need and you are receiving something, don't feel that you are small. That's it. Thank you very much.
Thank you from my side. I also want to conclude.
Yes.
Thank you, Krishna, Pavel, Masuriah Ji, and all the participants for today's webinar, being part of it. And it's like a sharing from outside, so you can share with someone else. So we keep growing in that way. And I'm so grateful for everything happened to me in India on the behalf of Krishna, we can say. So I guess that was my life mission. And I know actually my purpose of life after meeting Krishna. And I'm so excited to collaborate, work with Pavel as well, to increase my mindset regarding the science, because I'm not familiar with medicine. And yeah, big thankful from my side for all of you. Hopefully we will meet soon for another webinar, and we will continue our way to bring knowledge, understanding, wisdom, and consciousness, awareness to people.
It was a very good webinar, but unfortunately I could not join in the beginning. So I'm looking forward to watch the full recording to enjoy and understand and appreciate it fully. Thank you so much, Mr. Masuriah, for inviting me. Thank you so much.
It will be available. The video is recorded. It will be available on the platform Wellbeing Krishna.
In the same app, we joined the same app, all videos will be there.
Pavel?
Okay, thank you. I send my love to everybody. Namaste.
Namaste,
He got
all
the
of
point.
you. Have a wonderful
He got the point.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Masuriah Ji, and thank you all of you
Masuriah.
who have been present.
Masuriah Ji, you are unmuted. Oh, muted, sorry. Yeah, you should unmute.
Okay, thank you, and Hari Om, Hari Om.
Hari.